Red Flags of Emotional Repression Part 98, Cults. The work we do in the Killaby Inquiries is deprogramming work, right? So we've worked with people from all kinds of cults. Just to name a few, dysfunctional families, families that deal with generational alcoholism, religious fundamentalist families, political fundamentalist families, spiritual abusive families, sexually abusive families, emotionally abusive families. Are you noticing the trend? They're all families. Well, why is that, Earl? Good question, person with your phone. Because families are where every single one of us gets conditioned or programmed, and where we learn to repress our emotions. That's why we sometimes say it's all mom and dad stuff in KI. Because the pain of whatever happened to you in your first 18 years is what you're going to take out into the world and reenact unknowingly. One of my peers, old Carl Jung, said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it's going to direct your life and you're going to call it fate. So, if you were born in a cult and you didn't know it was a cult, you're going to go join a cult. Whether that cult be a relationship or an organization or an institution or an actual cult. Basically, if you're programmed and you've got very repressed emotions in your body, you're going to cultify wherever you go. You're going to be looking for a cult leader to either love you or abuse you or both, depending on what happened in your family. You're going to be looking for other cult members, aka other people who were programmed and emotionally repressed, to agree with, validate, and confirm your reality. And maybe most importantly, you're going to be looking for something to believe. That part is essential. And why? Because beliefs, aka substitute false realities, are the #1 go-to for emotional safety. Meaning they keep us from having to resolve our emotional repression and suffering, which is terrifying for people that have been in cults. It's safer to suffer than to feel and express what's true. So, how do you know if you were raised in a cult or are currently in a cult? 1, you're suffering. 2, you're pretending you're not suffering. 3, you can't trust yourself. 4, you're believing stuff. 5, you've got enemies or people out to get you. 6, you're hiding. 7, you feel persecuted, patronized, or put down a lot. 8, you got the subtle sense that you're an imposter. 9, you're confused a lot or have cognitive dissonance. And 10, you can't be yourself. These symptoms are what we like to call the cult of emotional repression. And they can have a hold of you when you're alone or in a group of other people. It doesn't really matter. Cult of one or a cult of many, buried repressed emotions are the glue that holds it all together. Which is why doing emotional repression work is the same as deprogramming. Learning to feel and express what's true and finally be your authentic self is the outcome. So if you'd like to check it out, visit getwithdeprogram.com.